Well, howdy ho, Stampers. Deb Valder here with another video for you that I'm hoping will bring you some inspiration and teach you some tricks of the trade. I love what I do and I hope that comes through here. So let's get started with today's card. Today I'm going to show you a couple of different products from different companies. This one right here is absolutely phenomenal. It is a washi tape and it is paired up in a suite of ours with washi tape. You can buy that all by itself. You can buy the die all by itself, or you can pair it up with the I Gotta Have It All, and that comes with not only the washi tape, but it also comes with the stamp set and the stencil to go along with it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm also going to be using the foiling technique that we do. Okay, so this right here is the foiling plate that I'm going to do, and I'm going to pair it up with the die to go along with it. We don't use this as a combo because I do use this all by itself. Let me just show you one of the cards that I've used it all by itself. These are some of the new rub-ons that we have, and I paired it up with that little die to make it a Venetian blind card. That's what I call it, because to me it looks like a Venetian blind. And it just is so very pretty. So you can use them together or you can use them separately. This card right here is done, like I said, with this washi tape and the die, and we just had a large event, and in our event we used this. This is the card that we actually ended up making. It's absolutely beautiful, but you get so many pieces when you cut out just one strip of washi tape. This right here, again, these are just all different samples of the same card. I also used it on my for this year, my calendar page for September 2023, and just use bits and pieces and elements of them. So what I do when I have pieces left over is I put them in a little baggie and then use them as I need fit. Just like I do some of my sayings from the foil plates. So here, what I do is I do a whole bunch of colors. If I'm going to get out all the stuff, I might as well do a bunch of things all at once. So this right here, I did on, I used silver foil paper, or silver foil, and I did it on black. I've used rose gold on white. All of these are all different ones. And then what I do is I can either leave them whole like I have here, depending on what I'm going to use them for, or I can pre-cut them and just have them at the ready when I need them. All right, so again, working smarter, not harder. This is not rocket science, but it is a lot of fun. All right, so let me just start out with the foiling first, okay? So we're going to take this foil plate, and what we're going to do is bring in our foil machine, and we are going to just foil this up. So let me just show you how I do this. I take my foil, or my foil plate, and I put it in here. I wait until the little green button is saying it's hot, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this up here so I can open this up. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paper. Now this is the paper that I'm going to use as the top layer. Okay, and I'm going to cut it out right in the middle so that I have this to use afterwards. So we're kind of doing two things at once here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take and put my foil face down. Now sometimes I get mixed up with that, so I have a little note on the top here. Always put my foil face down. I'm very stingy with it too. So what I'm doing is just putting my foil face down, so the wrong side is up. And now I'm going to take and lay my paper down. All right, we're going to center that so that I know that it is going to center when we cut that out. All right, so we're going to take that, we're going to add a shim to that, we're going to close it, and we're going to go over and cut it out. So I'll be right back. We're going to cut this out with the die cutting machine. Okay, now let's just show you what we have. Alrighty, so this is the way it looks now. All right, and when you peel this off, you have the most gorgeous. Look at how shiny and pretty, and oh my goodness, it's just so pretty. So pretty. Look at the shine, and it's embossed. Love it. All right, so let's turn this off. Now, normally what I would do is I would do a whole bunch of them so that I had, like I showed you earlier, so that we have them ready to go when I need them. But what we're going to do now is to take and cut this out. So the reason I centered it is because we want to center it on this piece of paper right here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of wax paper, and the reason I do that is because this is such an intricate little die. I want to make sure that it just pops out pretty easy. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to center this like this. All right, and I'm going to go cut it out, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, and here we have what came out of this right here. And when you notice, this just peels right off, and you have your little window right here. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Look at! So we just love the way that looks. All right, so now we have these little guys. We're going to put them off to the side for just a moment, and then we'll figure out what we want to say in our card. All right, so we're going to take and put these two pieces aside. And we're going to put this die aside because we don't need that anymore. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece of paper right here. Now I just cut mine because, like I said, I don't like to waste paper. So I cut it down to 4 1/4 by 9 1/4. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our washi tape. And this one comes, it comes in both the fall and the summer colors, but I'm just using up the rest of the fall that we have here. You're going to take and you're going to go from this leaf until you see the next set of leaves, all right, which is right here. So do you see how this matches this? Then we know that this is one full segment of it. So we're going to take our amazing scissors and just cut this piece off right here, just like that. And that way there we know we've got one full section of it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to add it to your cardstock. And like I said, it's just so easy. If you make a mistake, you can lift it up. Washi tape is amazing. All right, so we're just going to lay this down just like that. It doesn't have to be straight because we're just going to cut it out with a die. All right, so here's that. Now what we're going to do is take our coordinating die. Remember, it's got a stamp set, it's got a stencil, and it's got the washi tape, and it's got the die. That's the gotta have it all. And if you're anything like me, you are a crafter and you just have to have it all. Now I'm going to go and just cut that out. Did you see how that lines up so perfectly? Again, working smarter, not harder. And the die and the stamp set work exactly the same way. You stamp the whole thing, color it with your stencils, and cut the whole thing out all at once. All right, and I'll be right back. So here we are. We've got all of our pieces. Let's grab that. We've got all of our pieces ready to go. Okay, and that's all there is to it. And look, there's very, very little waste. I love that. All right, so remember, you can do so many different cards with it. This one right here, I just used 2 different pieces. That's the one we're going to do today. This one, I used a lot of the little leaves and kind of filled in different places. It's got this one right here. I love to be able to just fill in things. Here's another little leaf. On this one, I did the same thing. I did a lot of fill with it. I used one of our gorgeous 3D backgrounds for that. How simple is this? Super, super easy and super simple. And again, I used the gold mirror paper to coordinate with the gold leafing on all of this. And this is the card that we actually did for our event that night. All right, or at the big event. Yep, so we're going to take these pieces right here. We're going to take this little guy right here. We're going to take our card base, and we're going to put it all together. All right, so we'll take this, we're going to put it on here like this, but what we're going to do is I'm going to just put these off to the side. All right, this one I just love. This is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, and I'm going to add all right, I'm going to put it right here in the middle. We're going to go side to side. We're going to grab our scissors right here. Okay. Alrighty. and then just go all the way around. This is so much fun, and it just works so well with all the coordinating pieces. You'll see me using the die and the stamp set to go along with it. You'll see me using just the stencil. That's a lot of fun too, is just using the stencil to go along with it. It's just a great fall card, and very fast. Washi tape, stenciling, all of it is just so super fast. All right, so we've got our washi tape on, or our craft tape on here. And all of the products that I'm using today are in our Teaspoon of Fun paper crafting shop. You can either get to it by the little I above there. There's going to be a link below, and shop like crazy. It's fun, fun, fun. All right, now what I'm going to do is just center this and add it to my card. Let's do it this way. Nice and centered. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to just pick our pieces. What pieces do we want? Do we want this little guy right here? Let me bring in the card that I did, this one right here, which is so super easy and simple. We can put just the one, or for the one that I did for this little thing right here, I can take and just use that one on the bottom if I wanted to. I could use this one, which is the one I used on the top. I could use that one on the bottom. All right, I really like that one though. And then maybe, just to change it up a little bit, just put maybe a little leaf up there. And that's pretty too. Super easy, but so clean and simple. That's what I love about this. So let's just make it really simple. I'm going to bring in one of our new products in the shop. This is our glue press. It's brand new in the shop. I love it. There is a precision tip. There is also a regular tip on the top of this. It has the little unclogger if you need to, but so far I haven't needed to, so that's awesome. I'm just going to take and add a little bit of glue to this right here. It never clogs. And better put some up on the top too. Okay, and add that. There we go. And then I'm going to do the same to the bottom. I'm only going to put it here on the bottom. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? So remember me always telling you, make sure you put the top back on. Make sure you don't need to anymore. It's so nice. Now what we're going to do is going to pick our sayings. Some of the sayings that we cut out. So let's take a look at some of these. I have a specific card that I want to send, okay? I want to send her hugs. I want to send her love, okay? So sending hugs, sending love. And how about thinking of you? In case you haven't gotten the gist of this, she's going through a little rough time right now, and I thought this would be a great card to send to her. So I can take and I can evenly distribute them. I can put them all up on the top and then add another. That's what's so nice about this. So what I did with the original card was I positioned it so it was 1, 2, 3 down. I did 3, and then I had 3 left over. So this one right here, I might just put them more to the top. And what I love about having what I love about my little glue press right here is that it's the deluxe glue that we always sell, so we still sell it all by itself. But why not take this little machine that makes your life so much easier? So I'm going to go down 3 and slide this in here. Now what I love about this is that it is repositionable for a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look and make sure that I got it all centered. Oh, I did pretty good on that one. Okay. There we go. So you can slide it back and forth. Make sure that it's nice and neat and clean. All right, then we're going to do the next one. Same way. Now you see how you can do quite a few of these all at once. Leave the sentiment out. And then when you're ready for it, just pop in whatever you need because you've got the sentiments already. If you do a couple of these cards, you've got the cards already. It just makes life so much easier. All right. And add that. There we go. So my message to my little person here that I'm going to give this to is sending hugs, sending love, and thinking of you. She just needs that right now. Look at how fast this card was. Look at how gorgeous this card is. It's got a little bit of sparkle to it. It's just so easy. And then I can add just a few of our little fairy drops or any a little bling around here. I've done that on quite a few of these right here. See, these are our little fairy drops. So pretty. But that's it. That's how fast this card is. I hope you enjoyed my post for today. You take care. Have a great day. And remember, click on the link below. The name of the company that we run is called Teaspoon of Fun. We're a dollop and dash of fun and sass. We just love having you guys stop by. Take care. Have a great day. And thank you.